Hi there guys, so today we have an exciting watch to show you. This is the Seiko Astron Novak Djokovic limited edition for 2020. Reference number on this watch is SSH045J1. As you can see from the dial, it is a GPS solar powered watch, caliber number 5X53 from Seiko. So basically this watch is light powered, very similar to a Citizen Eco Drive, but the timekeeping accuracy is maintained by GPS satellites basically. So it has atomic timekeeping capability, which is there or thereabouts, I think 1 second accuracy every 100,000 years. So pretty much the most accurate watch in the world. Now, Astron as a brand name, take you way back to this guy's great-great-great-great-great-grandfather back in 1969 on Christmas Day was released, and it was the world's first quartz watch released by Seiko, named the Seiko Astron. Now, over a couple of years, that watch almost single-handedly destroyed the entire Swiss watchmaking community. So the Swiss aren't particularly fond of the name Astron, but those people that are Seiko lovers would be well versed with the name Astron, and this watch is really sort of harking back to the glory days of Seiko's innovation and investment into quartz timekeeping. Now, as I say, this watch does connect with satellites, so timekeeping is never going to be an issue for you. What I really like about this watch, apart from the fact that it is absolutely hyper accurate, is the attention to detail on the finishing. Now, this watch, when you actually take it out of the box, and I'll show you some unboxing photos, one of the things I noticed was there, and again, this is just from me as an owner of a Grand Seiko, it has exactly the same rice paper enclosure that you would find on a Grand Seiko. Now, after querying this with people in the know who are aware of how these watches are manufactured, finishing on these cases is actually performed at the Grand Seiko studios. So you can see there on the side here of the case there is this beautiful Zaratsu polishing and an exquisite finish of brushed on the side. Now that is all done by hand, guys, and it really does pop out, especially when against this blue dial. Okay, so without gushing too much about this watch, the case measurements, so we're 42.7 mils across. Now I can't put it on my wrist, guys, unfortunately, because it has all of the plastic wrapping attached to it. And I suppose that's a good time just to mention our friends at starbuy.com.au who've loaned this watch to us. So thank you very much, guys, for loaning such an exquisite piece to us. So yeah, diameter 42.7 mils across the way. Length 49.9, so from bottom of lug to the top lug. And thickness 13.3. Now, thickness on this watch isn't too bad considering the amount of technology that this thing has in it. Now, when we're talking about the technology, basically if you don't have this connected to GPS, then it sits at there or about 15 seconds plus or minus per month. And in terms of power reserve, it'll operate for 6 months fully charged without any further charge, or if you want to whack it away in a drawer, it has a power save function that will last thereabouts 2 years. So for those of you in the Nordic region where you don't get light too much, this is a perfect watch for you guys. Okay, stainless steel case, and it has Seiko's super hard coating and a ceramic bezel. As you can see there, the ceramic bezel has blue and red, which I think indicates Mr. Djokovic's heritage. Crystal has it's sapphire to start with and has an anti-reflective coating. Lumibrite on the hands and index markers. You have a 3-fold clasp with a push button release, and the water resistance on this watch is 10 bar, which is 100 meters. As I mentioned, because the watch is limited edition, it does actually have the serial number engraved on the case back. For security purposes, I'm not going to show you that, but say rest assured that each of these 1500 watches has their unique number within that serial engraved there. You can see you have a secondary dial there down at the 6 o'clock part of the dial, and that will signify either your home time or your away time. You can change between the two. You can see the dial at the 3 o'clock has day, and the 9 o'clock dial shows you the charge function and also gives you some other indications such as leap year, and when you open up the crown to change the date will just signify what part of the change mode you're in. The watch has a world time function, so it does have 39 time zones set in here, and you can adjust that as you see fit. This watch really is designed for somebody who is travelling quite extensively. So, if I'm going to be completely facetious, absolutely nobody at this particular moment in time. But no, in all seriousness, guys, this is a perfect watch for the traveller. Somebody who's going away on business and, literally hangs their hat in a different city every day of the week, then this watch is perfect. You literally just press the button and it just adjusts it to whatever time zone you're in. And as you can see, that gold secondary dial down there at 6 o'clock will show you your home time, your true home time, so you never forget where you came from. Anyway, guys, I hope that it was useful to take a look at this watch. Like I say, I think it's, like I say, the dial is magnificent. It's got such depth to it, and I hope that that is coming through in the video for you. But yeah, if you're interested in the watch, go visit the guys at starbuy.com.au. I've put a link in the description. But other than that, guys, wear your watches in the best of health, stay safe, stay calm, and see you next time. Take care.